This is the Clunker. It's a 40% DIY kit with a knob and a solenoid. The solenoid is this thing up here that, when I activate a key press, it makes this sound. I originally built this keyboard as a joke. I thought that having a really loud solenoid with silent switches would create this weird effect where you could only hear the solenoid. The switches had nothing to do with the sound, essentially. The switches I chose were the Gateron 0° silent linear switch. I had been gifted this novel Keys Noctua keycap set, and were basically the original idea as to why I bought the Clunker in the first place. When I originally built this keyboard, I thought of nothing but a joke. The reason to have this was because it was funny, it was cheap, and it was something to do. I had never built a keyboard before, so being able to solder all the switches together, figure out how to solder a solenoid, and mess up a whole lot was something that I found entertaining. At this point, for Osu, I was already using the Wu-Tang Uwu. It was the cheaper option for me as an amateur player to have a Hall effect board without fully committing to a full-sized Hall effect keyboard. The prices for those can be quite high, and although I had my eyes on some other people that were making keypads, I ended up getting the Wu-Tang Uwu. I originally started playing Osu like everyone else with a regular keyboard, regular inputs, regular everything. But when Hall effect came into the game, I thought, surely this isn't the end-all be-all of things that could be added onto a keyboard that would help Osu players, right? Today, I've decided that this solenoid is gonna help Osu players, and I'm here to prove it. I'm not the best player in the world, to be fair. I'm a very low 6-digit player, and I've only been playing for about 2 years. However, I do have some friends that have been playing for much, much longer than I have. I asked my friends Alden, Ruby Chu, and Zudinator if they could help me test out this keyboard to see if it actually does help them play Osu. Will this keyboard help players, or is it just gonna annoy your next door neighbors? I had Ruby Chu try out the keyboard first.
You got the normie ass, 5-digit ass, rusty ass, long nails bitch.
Yep, that's gonna
disabled chronic RSI perspective, so. Oh, so loud. That's so loud. Every time I try, it's like jarring. I see what you mean by no hit sound. That's
Yeah.
quite good. Okay. I think I like it much better without hit sounds.
Really?
Much better without hit sounds.
Interesting.
Okay, here are my thoughts. So I'm the type of player where I rely a lot on hit sounds. I make my hit sound effects significantly louder than music or anything else. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, I really like it. But without game hit sounds, it just feels like my hit sounds are a lot louder and a lot more tactile. Like my brain subconsciously feels the hit sounds connected more to my tapping.
Yeah, because it doesn't really blend with the game, I think.
Yeah, I think just based off trying this, the one thing that I would have to get used to, I noticed that, like, if I got slightly off ack, that it was harder to get back on track, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think I really like it. I will say, though, whenever I stop playing and I start again, it surprises me at how loud it is.
It's, like, jarring.
Yeah, because I think when I'm playing, I'm, like, in the zone, I'm looking at the screen, and I don't hear it as much. Mm-hmm. But it's so loud that I think it lessens my enjoyment of the game. Like, I can't hear the song as much.
Right.
And every time I start clicking again, I'm surprised, and it, like, shocks me a little. But it is very interesting. It's a much bigger difference in my Osu playing experience than I expected. From my normie-ass, D-ranking-ass, pleb Osu player 5-digit ass experience, I think it's very worth trying, and it's very unique.
Interesting. Okay, thank you. Thank you for trying it.
Yay, thanks for having me!
Next, I had Alden try it out.
I was actually like really good, as in like it felt really good to play. I actually like the feedback it gives because whenever you click, it gives a little bit of a, it like shakes a bit.
Yeah.
And so it gives you like that feedback. It kind of feels nice to play. Oh, this feels really good to play, I'm not gonna lie. I actually like the keycaps looking.
Yeah, the height of the motor?
I kind of like the high keycaps. I actually, this is kind of cool.
Really?
This is actually kind of cool. I thought, if I had to be honest, I thought you were gonna give me like a troll keyboard, like one that was like comically big or something, like that would be impossible for me to play.
It kind of is a troll keyboard though, a little bit.
But this is a pleasant surprise.
Yay! That's so fun. Like
This keyboard's a buff. Don't get it twisted. It's a buff.
More than Hall Effect or less?
It's not Hall Effect, right?
No.
All my key presses feel purposeful.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really feel like I'm mashing. The problem that I have like with the Wooting keypad specific is sometimes when I'm playing maps, I kind of just start mashing, and because the keys are so mushy feeling,
Oh yeah.
I kind of get lost where I am on the map. Well, with this one, like immediately all my key presses feel deliberate, so it was really easy for me to tap. Oh, it's a paw.
I know.
That's so cute. Good, actually a good keyboard.
Nice. Okay. Glad you like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it itself as a. I wouldn't do it with no hit sounds, but as just a general playing keyboard, I actually would. I wouldn't be too like if someone put this on my desk and like you're playing with this today.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sad.
Okay.
I wouldn't be sad. I would actually play. I would say like if I had to put in a tier list with like maybe a normal red switch keyboard in the middle, I'd probably be like an A.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'd put it as an A.
Pretty high rank.
It's a pretty high rank.
Nice.
Like again, like I would use this over my regular Hyper Alloy Origins. Like
Well, it's only $50.
it's only $50.
Yeah. I mean, it's a DIY kit, so you have to fucking solder everything.
Oh,
But
I mean that's not that hard to do.
Finally, I had Zoodinator try the keyboard.
I think I'm just gonna eat this keyboard actually. Okay, I'm just gonna eat it. It's loud as shit. It actually feels like it's gonna electrocute me for whatever reason. I can feel it, you know?
It's open.
Yeah. What happens if I double tap?
I don't know.
It just explodes right away. It's a really interesting feeling because I definitely feel it shaking. The triples sound way too satisfying actually. Like, imagine an ASMR video with just this. I know some people, like actually Ryuke, he would play with earbuds because hearing the tactile sound of the keyboard actually helps him in that sense.
I also noticed that you play with 100% hit sound volume.
I do.
So, I don't know, I usually play with it a little lower.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually, people play with the hit sound higher so they can like, hear what's actually going on. I felt like this when I played on Laser, because Laser, the hit sound effect is actually just by default way louder than the music, even if you have them both on 100%.
Okay.
But now that I'm hearing the keyboard, it's helping me be more in control of my tapping, I feel like, because I have this big issue where I stop hearing hit sounds when I'm playing long streams because they're too quiet, and I kind of lose where I am. The worst part about this review is me playing 190 BPM. Wow, I've only known this keyboard for approximately 26 minutes and 52 seconds, but I'll miss it. I'll miss the sound.
Oh.
It's actually really fucking funny.
Yay! Do you think you could play with it full time?
Or would it just be a once in a while, I want to bring up that funny thing, like the squeaker skin or whatever it is, the mouse skin?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, for that skin specifically, I really like the hit sounds of that, so that's why I bring it back every so often. I think definitely with cherry keycaps, I would play on this. I would just play on this normally. But the thing is, when my headphones are on, I'm not really getting any of that gimmick because I just totally can't hear it.
Right.
But it's really, really funny. It would probably just be more of a gimmick thing for me. It's a good keyboard, I think. There hasn't been any issue as well.
That's good. Yeah, I didn't see anything
cute.
really dropping off all that much.
No, I think I'm just dog shit. Can't lie. But it's cute. I like it. It's cool. It's funny. It's a good gimmick.
Cool. That's
nice.
Thank you for testing it out. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me try it.
Yay!
After hearing all the feedback from the playtests, I was honestly surprised by the results. I didn't think that everyone would like it. I thought it would just be really annoying and hard to play on. I thought that the hit sounds built in would be distracting and maybe not line up with the song's hit sounds. I think after a little more practice, I might end up integrating this keyboard into my playing more often. This video is not sponsored by Mech Wild, but if you're listening, I'm kinda interested in the big deal. The keyboard, I mean. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. I'm sure I'll do more videos like this.